don't live in Los Angeles, welcome. And I don't know if you figured it out by now, if you've gone out to eat. We do not serve gluten here. It's a gluten-free city. Everyone talks about things being gluten-free. Most people don't know what gluten is, including me. I thought I did. But before we start anything, I want to tell you a real quick story about gluten. I went on to Google, and I looked up gluten, and it says gluten is a composite of storage proteins. But I didn't know what storage proteins were, so then I Googled storage proteins. Those are proteins that are in stuff like milk and egg whites and stuff like that. And it made me wonder about egg whites, because for a while they said egg whites are better for you than the egg yolk. Some people now say the whole egg is okay for you. So I Googled egg white versus egg yolk. Egg yolk it has a lot of cholesterol. That's not what's wrong. Harold McGee says that the cholesterol is what causes the problem. It's the fat, not the cholesterol. And I was like, who the hell is Harold McGee? Googled Harold McGee, and it turns out he's the author who wrote this book about food science, and I thought about reading it. It's 900 pages, so I was like, I don't have that kind of time. Anyway, 4 hours later, I was Googling, and I was wondering, what's the longest book ever written? Because you can Google anything. So I Googled it, and there's a 7-volume novel by Marcel Proust, and it's 4,215 pages, which is 1 page longer than the menu at Cheesecake Factory. And then I thought, well, if there's a longest, then there's got to be a shortest novel. So I Googled that, and there's a novel, El Dinosaurio, and that is it's one sentence. So that, I think I've written a lot of novels, it turns out. One sentence, and it's in Spanish, and my Espanol is a little El Rustio, so I El Googlio did it. And I looked up the translation, and it translates to when the dinosaur was still there. It says when he awoke, the dinosaur was still there. It's a real page turner. Except it's not. It was only 1 page. Anyway, long monologue short, I still don't know what gluten is, but I think it's what killed the dinosaurs. And